If you've ever tried to lose weight by going on a really restrictive diet, you probably know what happens. You get too little food, you get hungry, you develop a craving, lose control, and you overeat. So you gain back any weight you might have lost, and you feel bad. Now, I think you already know what I'm going to tell you to do as an alternative. You have to change your eating habits. But how do you do that? Well, first of all, you have to shift your thinking and think about food and eating in a positive way. So you're eating whole food, but you've got to make sure it tastes really good. And secondly, you've got to figure out how to work in treats in a satisfying way that doesn't make you go off the deep end. And when you do go off the deep end, it's no big deal. It's only food. But you want to get back on track the next eating occasion. You don't want to wait till Monday. Now, it helps to keep track of your progress. And I'm not saying to count calories, but it is a good idea to know roughly how many calories you need in a day and have a general idea of how many calories are in the food you're eating. So if you're at Starbucks and you see that blueberry muffin and you know how many calories are in it, you kind of have a sense of what you're in for. Now, instead of kind of snacking mindlessly throughout the day, that grazing sort of a thing, it's much better if you have a plan so that you kind of know what you're having for lunch and you have an idea of where and when dinner is going to be. Cook as much as you can. Stay out of restaurants. Eat most of your meals at home. And keep those trigger foods out of sight. Do something active on most days and get rid of those sugary drinks. Now, it takes an open mind to come to prefer those new whole foods instead of that junk. But you got to trust me, you are going to feel better right away. And the longer you stay with it, the more you're going to get closer to your long-term goals. And that is smart eating.